Hi everybody. I just want to make a quick video on the question of fasting on the Sabbath and if it's required in terms of God's perspective. Does God require that or ask that of people, specific people or the whole race, all of humanity? That's the question. So last recording I was reading from Exodus, the end of chapter 16, and to set the stage, they've been gathering manna in the wilderness, and they've been getting double on Fridays, and so that leads us to the end of verse 23 through verse 26. And it says, "So they'll whatever thing is residue, keep ye till into the morrow." So whatever's left over, keep ye till tomorrow, and tomorrow would be the Sabbath. This would be Friday, the sixth day. And they've been given double meats, so they have twice as much on Friday, and they're supposed to keep it until Saturday. And then they did that. They did then they did so as Moses commanded, and it was not rotten, neither a worm was found therein. But any other day, if they tried to keep it till the next day, it stank and was rotten, but not on the Sabbath. And Moses said, "Eat ye that in this day." So Moses told them, "Eat that in this day," would be Saturday, for it is the Sabbath, the Sabbath of the Lord. So he tells them to save it until the Sabbath and eat it on the Sabbath. "It shall not be found today in the field, gather ye in 6 days. For so the Sabbath of the Lord is in the 7th day, therefore it shall not be found." So the Lord is resting on the 7th day, just as when he created the whole universe. But the people here are told to gather food on Friday because the Lord's going to take a break on Saturday. But it's not, in this case, telling them that they should not eat. It actually says the Lord provides food so that on Saturday they'll have something to eat. Now, I've been fasting just because I hadn't really had the Sabbath in my thinking for most of my adult life, and recently it came onto the radar screen of my perception, and I decided to look into it and found that fasting was oftentimes part of how human beings have observed the Sabbath. And throughout history, a lot of people have observed the Sabbath. Some of my research indicates that there was a period of time, and possibly a very long period of time, that the majority of human beings on planet Earth observed the Sabbath. And I think it was more likely than not the counter-Reformationist Catholic efforts that have switched this holy day to Sunday, which it never was. Something to think about. For those of you that think, I'm not sure how many of you are out there at this point. I don't see all that many. I know one thing. I'll go try to share this with people in person. And they certainly don't seem to want to think. Sad but true. See you.